Hello everybody, Insecure Pixie here, and welcome to another episode of Genshin Impact. The reason why I sound this so monotone and robotic is because I had to do that intro at least 3 times. Last time we collected and purified a couple of the tiers of the Valin in order to restore the harp that Venti was going to utilize to call him. And what else? Oh yeah, we met him. He tried to kill us, but then he disappeared, and then we saw our brother being very evil like. And today the first thing I want to do is talk to Marjorie right now, because if you remember, near the end we got an item that let us put Zen's ascension, well, constellation, sorry, higher. And if you've been gathering chests and different type of things, then you can very likely buy the second one, Memory of Roving Gales. So let's buy that very quickly. And because I can, let's buy this as well. A weapon crafting material can be used to forge 4-star swords. Philosophers believe marbles have the potential to be sculpted into beautiful statues. These prototypes also have unlimited potential, so let's redeem that. I also want to check the blacksmith to see what type of swords that we can create. So I would like to make something. What are the swords? Okay, so we can make the prototype Rancor or the Iron Sting. Okay, the Iron Sting has Elemental Mastery 36 and base attack of 42. Infusion Stinger, dealing elemental damage, increases all damage by 6% for 6 seconds, max 2 stacks, can occur once every second. And the Rancor, it has physical damage 7.5 and base attack 44. On hit, normal or short attack increase attacks and defense by 4% for 6 seconds, max 4 stacks. This effect can only occur once every 0.3 seconds. So, whenever I get more crystal chunks and white irons, will definitely be making the prototype Rancor to be able to give to our main character. Furthermore, I think I reached adventure rank 17, and although that does not give us the opportunity to continue making the story progress, we have all of this to do. So we'll be ignoring this one for a very long time. Don't expect this to be done in like 2 or 3 episodes. This is gonna take a while. But today we're going to be focusing on Troublesome Work, the Tempest Fugit Chapter Act 1. So let us make our way.
There will definitely be something.
Bye bye restaurant. I have also updated slightly the artifacts that the characters are going to be having. I will show it, but it's not really that much of a change. It was just tweaking a couple things now and there, and I had someone very special do the changes for me. For now, let's just enter. I'm gonna get the Favonius Temple. So,
Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
if I remember correctly, this mission can be a little bit strange to some people, but let's continue. I don't know why we have to find Lisa when, you know, she's with me, but...
If you're borrowing a book, please register it in the log. The restricted section is currently not lending any books. Oh, it's you, little cutie. It's so good to see you. More refreshing than a strong cup of tea in the afternoon.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway?
Me?
So, did you have something you needed?
Don't avoid my answers.
Or did you just come to see me?
For the purposes of this video, Lisa is an adult and I am a child. So...
Nothing specific? You must just be here to see me then.
Okay, so it doesn't matter what I pick.
Okay, I won't tease you any further.
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section, which we're not currently lending out.
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Devat travel guide? I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, sounds like it could be helpful. Do you think we could take a peek?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. That said, it is now overdue. Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. I really wish people would just return their books on time.
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here suddenly feel a lot more electrified?
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Tevat travel guide sooner, you'd better come with me.
Lisa seems really scary right now. Paimon thinks it would be best if you answer her.
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let's see. First, we can go to the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory. So let's meet there shortly.
And with that, we have started a new arc. And this one seems to be revolving around books. I can't say that I understand. I have always returned all of the books I have borrowed on time or sooner because I actually read them faster than the date that I was supposed to return them, but to which their own. Let's see here. Oh, starting with Marjorie.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we?
Marjorie, regarding the book that you borrowed.
Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by.
So, about the overdue library
Since
book.
we came all this way, why don't we put our official business to one side for a moment?
I'm okay.
All work and no play makes life terribly mundane.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you.
Don't
Make it more of
encourage
an
her.
occasion.
Please don't.
Yes, let us pick.
No! Sure. Let's get the
This is a
scrolls.
historical relic. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear. But this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old. Though it doesn't make much sense to me.
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
I mean, with that reaction, sure.
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. I will gladly accept it. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself.
help me. Book, I mean, help me retrieve your book back.
Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put two and two together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
You will be, Lisa?
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Please don't. Okay, next one is at the restaurant.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for two?
3!
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
Sure. Order these.
Today's
dish Lisa would
recommendation
like.
is the steak.
Let me see. Let's talk to her.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
What about the steak?
Good Hunter's signature dish. If it's what you want, I'll try anything once.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Well, she didn't seem too excited.
Why don't...
Let's wait a moment. Okay, can we talk to Sarah? Yeah, regarding Lisa's taste in
What does
food.
Lisa like to eat? She's been here a few times with Master Jean for afternoon tea before. I think she normally orders something vegetarian. A lady tends to eat cautiously on account of her physique, after all. On that note, I should probably be watching my own diet a little more.
No, I know I want the steak, but Lisa probably wants a vegetarian dish, so let's go with
I
radish.
imagine that making a good vegetable soup takes good quality ingredients, cooked in the right order, at the right heat, for the right length of time. At least, those are the principles that apply when one is making potions. But from what I've heard, soup making was a popular pastime among the witches of the past.
You sure? Can't...
Is there another option I can go? Ooh.
Eating salad is like piling on more and more elemental power. Raw, unfettered energy applied indiscriminately, with no elegance or control.
Okay, we're going for the soup.
It's the first mistake all magic users make when they're learning. But then again, if one genuinely had so much pure elemental power that they could solve any problem they wanted, that would be a different matter entirely.
You sure?
No. Let's go with the soup. Let's go with the soup.
I imagine
And
at
since we
least
already heard
there's-
all of that, let's say yes.
Finished ordering? Sit here. Let's dine together.
Okay. Now let's sit.
Which should I
A
choose?
fine choice.
I know how to speak.
I'm pleasantly surprised. A truly enchanting dish. Certainly a good fit for a witch. I am simply brimming with elemental energy after that.
Are we being stalked? Yeah, don't pretend. You were looking straight at us.
Paimon's so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the Boar Princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
Please stop calling me cutie.
Today's recommendation.
But I think the next one is the flower girl. And she is right here.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Ah, yes.
Don't.
Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"?
I have no idea which book. Never even heard the line before.
Take the hint.
No.
Never mind. Your ignorance is somehow rather adorable.
Every choice, it's just a fail.
Since you're here and Lisa is here and this is a flower shop, you might as well get a bunch of flowers, right? It only makes sense.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like?
What I would like is this one.
Some flower?
Okay, no.
Dandelion.
So how
I
do
know,
you
come
get
to
it? It's
think
not
of
the
it.
dandelion.
Miss Flora.
You sure?
No, I don't want it.
Some flower.
What about the mist
Mist,
flower?
you want them? It's just that Lisa seems to use electro quite a lot. Things could get a little bit dangerous.
You sure?
Okay, but you don't want to hurt her.
Some flower.
Is there any other? Okay.
You want my help? I don't know if I have the best taste in flowers. Why don't you go ask Miss Flora, the shop owner? I couldn't help but notice the flower on Miss Lisa's hat, though. I think it's a rose? Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like?
Give me the rose.
These roses were bought from a traveling merchant a few days ago. Miss Flora thought maybe someone would like them. This is the only bunch.
Oh, so limited edition?
You sure?
Yes. Let's
I
go with
can
the rose.
see you put a lot of thought into this. Have you ever heard of the Witch of Purple Rose before? I thought that after returning to Mondstadt, I wouldn't have the chance to see fresh roses again. This seems like a good sign. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
She is.
Hey, sweetie, I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensity? Huh? Oh, Paimon's got it! Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Sensitivity. It's not the heart. But let's see.
Dandelions? Of course they're flowers.
Looking
pretty
at the
much.
elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So, what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we?
Okay, pretty much. We use our elemental sight to see where it could be. Oh, there's a new quest. Oh, that's the story quest because we hit 18. But I think we're gonna do a couple of side quests in this one and the next video. If this one takes a little bit longer than what was expected, then most likely I'm just gonna end it
The
with this
elemental
one.
traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
I think that the best course of action here is make one video per mission. That way it gives me enough time to make a little bit of shorter episodes, and at the same time be able to edit them a little bit better, or you know, learn how to edit. Okay, do you guys see where it could be? No, I do not. It could be up, so let's go up. Oh yeah, and let me open my map very quickly. So I've been going around, and these are all of the animalcules that I have found in the map. So you can take a good look. You can probably put them in your map as well, so you can start collecting them and, you know, have an easier time. I didn't get this one over here because it was outside of the parameters of what we have discovered so far, but it's there because I know it from another playthrough. I will be looking up at an interactive map for you to download for your phones or on a web browser, and I'm definitely going to put it in the description box below if it's gonna be easier than just watching this for a little bit. Okay, so I still see nothing. Or what's right in front of me.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
What about a turtle inside a shell? I don't know. Oh, do we do this small mission really quickly? Or what's this? Blow away the strange work with animal. Okay.
I'll race you there.
Fighting ice and fire enemies with electro will give them superconduct, so you deal a little bit more damage towards them. So
Surrender and be gentle.
let's see how this goes. See, like, the shield went down extremely quickly. I think I'm learning how to use Lisa a little bit better, but do not quote me on that. For now, let's use elemental sights and see where it could be. Something tells me that it's gonna be near the water. And I found it. I had to cut because I was looking all over the map for like 5 minutes.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
I mean, this is a good tutorial to utilize this mechanic, but from what I've played, it's not really used that much. I don't know why that is, to be honest, but it happens.
thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers.
The episode?
It's like you can read my mind. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Kapow!
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
Okay, let's go in. Find the stolen book. Party level will be 19. We get the Amethyst Silver, and we get a 4-star book. The Pale Princess and the Six. Oh, that's the item we wanted to get. Okay, perfect. Of course, it's gonna give us the item that the quest is going to be about. Whatever.
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
No exceptions, ever. Okay, so pretty much those are lasers. If they hit you, you don't fall down. So, and you don't. I don't think you take that much damage. So, in theory, you could just fly forward and have no issues whatsoever. What? No. Thank you. Can we go down there actually? Ooh, okay, there's nothing. Let's test that theory. I'm just gonna go forward. As long as the wind lets me. At least get the wind currents, but I think the rest doesn't matter. So let's see. And I didn't get hit. Like the first time I did this, I got hit very badly, but now just nah, it's okay. You can go through. Yes. The reason why the signal is this is because you can utilize your electricity to open the mechanism. First we had to break it, now we fix it. So where's the other one? I'll leave it there. That opens. Not bad so far. Ooh. Let me guess. Kill everyone?
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Easy. Easy! I don't see a chest anywhere. Let's continue then. Oh, there's more. And there's water. So,
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
this one also hurts me a little bit, but if I don't want to use Electro, I can switch to Kaya. Okay. Ooh. So, I think that the best course of action here is to do
Come a
this.
little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
And let's kill the trial one. Because I don't want to stay stationary at all. Like that. Like I don't want that to happen. Okay, that's down. I don't really care much about you. For the most part, if I go here and ultimate.
Let it rain.
Ooh, I need to kill something. Like now. Can I do it? I don't think I can. Okay, it's okay. Let's do this again. We can do this. Let's go with Lisa. And start the trial.
You've been a naughty boy.
Okay, that will let us do this.
Let's spark things up a little.
Center. Okay. Let's go here and ultimate.
Prepare to be blown away.
And that time I can. Done. See? Easy. So that's done. And there's one more trial to do.
Hey, look! It's an abyss mage. Lisa was spot on.
I don't think I need to use that much. But I have 1 minute, so I don't want to risk anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna even like spend extra time. I wanna kill him, and that's it. That's my job.
You're in.
Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Okay, that did not work. No!
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Okay. I guess if I manage to get my ultimate up. I have 22 seconds to do so. I don't want to be frozen. I'm about to die. Where are you? Let's switch characters. He did it in like 5 seconds to spare.
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden.
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner?
Would you give an abyss order just a random book if they entered, like all civilized and stuff?
You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Do it. Don't get on her bad side.
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
I'm gonna guess it's in the... Let's keep going forward. What did that do? Oh. Can we go down? Does this go up? No? Oh, okay. If someone is willing to like try to get to the bottom to see if there's a hole or something, or like a secret, that'd be cool.
It's the Pale Princess and the 6 Pygmies.
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
How mysterious.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it?
What's the due date?
There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me, are you in some way dissatisfied with my work?
No.
Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant.
I'm very busy. I need to save my brother.
My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
And we get this, and this. So, I think that what we got was a weapon, right? No, it was not. It was just a story. No, we have 2 of these. Yeah. I don't know if I want to refine, but that will be a waste now. Ah, yes. And after that, we can leave the domain. And let us travel back to Lisa. Yes, I stay quiet a lot when I'm thinking. It's one of my issues, okay? I'm bad at making videos. It'll come with time, don't worry. I'm not that bad. Yeah, told you, not that bad. I know how to react slow. No, why, Ray? I didn't want to speak to you. I'm sorry. You matter. Everyone cares for you, but right now I need to speak to Lisa.
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa.
Oh, there's a shiny.
But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something.
The travel guide.
Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Tavat travel guide? And look how many copies there are.
The Tavat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Tavat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother, take these souvenirs.
Wow! Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs.
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But, never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes. I hope you are looking forward to it.
Nope. Okay, and now we take... And we finish the chapter. Yes, if you do stuff around the world, you get more levels. I understand that. But that gave us the travel guide of Mondstadt, it gave us 60 Primogems, and it gave us 1,000 years of loneliness, and most importantly, 1,000 stopping point for this episode. So, this has been the Insecure Pixie, and thank you very much for watching.